Welcome to AT 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Former president and current presidential candidate Donald Trump is no longer a 2024 presidential candidate in the state of Colorado. This comes after an unprecedented move from the Colorado Supreme Court, which deemed Trump ineligible due to the insurrection on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. The Advocate Channel's John Lawrence reports.
The Colorado Supreme Court makes a historic decision that may play a factor in next year's presidential election.
Our Constitution is clear that you become disqualified once you engage in the insurrection. There is no need for a specific finding by a court or a tribunal.
In a 4-3 ruling, the Colorado justices determined former President Donald Trump is, quote, disqualified from holding the office of president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution.
I do not believe Donald Trump should be prevented from being president of the United States by any court. I think he should be prevented from being president of the United States by the voters of this country.
Trump didn't directly address the issue during a rally in Iowa Tuesday night, but his campaign issued a statement saying an appeal will be filed to the U.S. Supreme Court.
This is more jet fuel for this campaign. Every time he's had an interaction with the legal system, he has seen a boost among Republicans.
Meanwhile, Colorado voters are split on Trump's, at least temporary, removal from the ballot.
I mean, that's great. He's a crook, so good riddance.
I'm just speechless.
Yeah.
So I think it's not right.
Colorado election officials say the matter has to be resolved by January 5th, the deadline for eligible candidates. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
A federal appeals court in Connecticut has reviewed a case that challenges a state policy that allows transgender athletes to compete in sports based on their gender identity. The case was first brought to light by 4 cisgender women in 2020 after they filed a lawsuit while high school athletes. In their lawsuit, the runners argued the policy allowing transgender girls to participate in girls' track and field is a violation of a state law that bars discrimination on the basis of sex. Now, in 2021, a federal judge dismissed the case after 2 transgender athletes mentioned in the lawsuit graduated. The judge said that there was no indication that the plaintiffs would again compete against transgender athletes in the state. Well, Mariah Carey makes good on her holiday tradition of topping the charts and a sneak peek at Kristen Stewart's latest romantic drama. Here's Rick Damigella with the Hollywood Minute.
The Queen of Christmas reigns again. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You tops the Billboard Hot 100 chart for the 5th consecutive holiday season. The 1994 tune continues to show legs thanks to the popularity of streaming and has now notched 13 total weeks in the #1 position.
What is this place? Huh? You don't understand.
A new action-packed love story for Kristen Stewart. The actress stars in Love Lies Bleeding, a violent romance about an ambitious bodybuilder who falls for a gym owner with a criminal family. Ed Harris also stars in the drama, which arrives in theaters on March 8th.
A lot of strange things happen in this place.
Studio Ghibli celebrates a new record. The Japanese animation studio's latest release, The Boy and the Heron, has become their highest-grossing film in North America. Acclaimed director Hayao Miyazaki is behind the picture, which has nabbed a domestic gross of $23.4 million in less than 2 weeks. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Thanks so much for joining us for AT 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.